Ladies and gentlemen, we now have on the balcony two beautiful young ladies who themselves hold probably a record, because as sisters they both won the British Championships at the same time in the same year. Lorraine, tell me, which one did you win?
I won the Professional Ballroom in 2001.
And I won the Rising Star Ballroom in 2001.
Yeah, of course, Michelle and Lorraine Barry, I'm sure you all recognise them. But on the same year, I do believe that you disappeared over to the United States of America to open your dance studio.
It was shortly after that, actually. Augusto Schiavo invited us to go to Italy to an Arthur Murray event, and we went, didn't we?
Yeah, we had the best time. We got there, we were judging, we were having a lot of fun. It was great. And we were like, ooh, this is really nice. We enjoyed it. Very much.
And then after that, of course, then Arthur Murray approached us and asked us, would we like to open up a studio? And at that moment in time, we were both actually retiring from competing. And so it seemed the right thing to do, because there was so much social dancing involved, so much fun element to it as well. And that's what we were looking for, yes?
Yeah. So we opened the studio in June.
And where did you go to, actually, Michelle?
We went to Tampa, Florida. We opened June 16, 2008.
Wow.
Yes.
And obviously, social dancing, you're both obviously from a competitive background. It must have been a massive jump.
Yeah, it was a big change, but it was very enjoyable. I really loved the fact that we were changing people's lives through dancing. And we've done a lot of hard work over the years since I was 5, and I think you were a similar age,
Yes.
Lorraine,
Yes,
right?
correct.
Yes.
So it was really nice that we were able to get people to a certain level in a quicker time, because we had a lot of
Yeah.
experience.
But I mean, I teach a lot of social dancing as well, and there's so much fun involved, isn't there, in the
Yes.
social?
There is, and there's a lot of fun involved, but that's also because of Arthur Murray, because the actual training that they give you, the actual book of guidance, and the fact that you can call anyone up at any time here is just superb. I mean, it is truly a family corporation here. We felt like very, very privileged that, you know, it was just anyone was a phone call away. If we had any questions, any doubts, any problems that we came up about, they were always there to help us.
Yeah.
Because that's going to happen, obviously, when you just start your first studio.
Well, it's a different world, you know. We're out there, we're competing, we're traveling the world, we're teaching and competing, and now we're dealing with a business, so it's very different. But
And now you're a travelling consultant,
I am, yes, for Arthur Murray International, that's right.
How many miles do you travel a year?
Oh,
Thousands.
gosh. Yeah,
Enough to get her a gold card. So that means it's a lot then, isn't it?
Yeah,
So,
I love it.
But, I mean, you're back in England now, aren't you?
I am, yes. You know, we actually had our studio for 10 years. We enjoyed it very much. But I think, like, you know, any book here, you know, the chapter changes. And so it changed. And Michelle got married, and she wanted to spend a little bit more time with her husband. So that meant we thought, okay, is it time now to turn the page and move on to a different chapter? So we actually sold our studio last year. But Michelle is a traveling consultant, and I'm back in London, and I'm just teaching full-time in London.
I like that, just teaching full-time. Well, thank you very much for sharing that with us, because absolutely great story. I mean, Lorraine's been up here a few times with you. Michelle, I think this is your first time.
It is. Thank you for having me.
It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope the consultancy goes really well, because I know Arthur Murray need people like yourself spreading the word.
Thank you. Yeah, they're a great company, and I love working with them. Yeah.
Well, thanks very much, girls. I know, Lorraine, I'm seeing you tomorrow night.
See you tomorrow.
But in the moment, we'll hand you back to the studio for a short commercial break, and then it's the next round of the Professional Latin American Championship, so stand by.